Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie988 coming at you live once again through the power of the internet. A lot of stuff I want to talk to you about today. I want to talk to you about YouTube's new channel layout and why I adopted it. I want to talk to you about the videos I've uploaded this week and the topics that they've covered. I want to talk to you about what's going on in my personal life, and I got a little bit more to say about the game SimCity. So if you could bear with me, stick it out. I think you'll enjoy this video. First off, let's talk about that YouTube channel redesign. I'm an early adopter, and I went ahead and changed to it because I knew I was going to have to change to it anyway. Give me an opportunity to really get used to the thing. And fortunately, me and my friend Jay's 2 cents spent a good amount of time last night organizing it and straightening it out and creating graphics for it that look really, really good. And I think at the end of the day, you're going to like the new channel, even if you don't like the functionality of it. I really would appreciate it if you go to youtube.com/boogie1088, if you consider bookmarking that page, and that is one of the places you look at when you go to YouTube on a daily basis. I think you'll never miss another video I upload, and I know how easy that is on the new YouTube. I think you'll never miss a video that I add to a playlist. You'll never miss a video that I like or comment on. You have the real opportunity to really be boogie-centric if you want to be, and I think it's kind of neat. I don't like some of the what we call traffic leaks in the web industry. There's all these, recommended channels on the side, and then there's all the likes and dislikes that I put on and stuff like that. I don't really know if I like having all those leaks because I'd rather keep you to myself. If I have the opportunity, I'd rather just sit around and watch my videos all day. But at the same time, I don't mind you checking out related channels, and I don't mind you checking out other videos. That's one of the things that's great about YouTube. And that's one of the things that's great about the new redesign. The way YouTube used to be put together, you mostly would stay on the same YouTuber's channel, and you'd mostly see his content. But now the way that they have it, you can actually discover new channels and new content every day. And that redistributes the hits. And that means I'm going to lose a few, but I may gain a few from the top. And that means the people that are lower on the totem pole than me are going to gain some of my views, and so forth and so on. And I think that's good for the community overall. And I'm hoping that maybe at the end of the day, my view count will be up, my sub count will be up, and so will yours. And everybody will win, I'm really hoping that that's what the new design means. Plus, I think the new banner looks fantastic. My good friend Jay's 2 cents put it together for me. And I'd also like to ask you a favor. Since he's been so nice to me, I'm going to put his channel in my comment box below. If you could do me a favor, check out his channel. Watch a couple of his videos. He does tech-oriented stuff, and if you're into that, I think it might be worth to subscribe. You may not agree. If you don't like him, don't subscribe, but check him out, okay? So earlier in the week, I uploaded some pretty big videos. First off, I woke up Wednesday morning to a bunch of people who tweeted me and Facebooked me and said, "Hey, Boogie, Pope Francis, make a video, Pope Francis." They even suggested some jokes, one of which I used. If you were the people who tweeted me or Facebooked me or messaged me in some way, I really heavily appreciate it, because otherwise I don't think I would have got that video out as quick. And I got it out quick enough to where a lot of news sources picked up on the parody, including Right This Minute, who interviewed me for it, which was absolutely fantastic of them. I love working with those guys. I love the fact that they put my fat smiling face on the TV from time to time, and of course on the web. They're a good group of people, and if it weren't for the people who tweeted me and messaged me and said, "Hey, do this," I wouldn't have got it done as quickly. So thank you. If you were one of those people, thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, earlier in the week, I made a Brony video, and I made that video for two reasons. Number one, I've been wanting to do a news interview parody for quite some time. I wanted to use my newscaster voice. "This guy once ate an entire sandwich without puking." I like doing that voice. And it's funny because a lot of people said that until halfway through, they didn't realize I was the voice of the newscaster, which made me really happy. But I also wanted to do it because the actor who plays my friend who is the actor who plays my brother, the guy who acts a little slow in there, is always kind of, in the videos. He's also a real-life brony, and whereas I don't really share the culture with him there, I do respect that he is, and he is my friend, so I thought it would be an opportunity to say thank you for all the hard work he's done to make my YouTube channel great, and the videos he's appeared in, and I thought it'd be a good excuse to just buy some stuff from my friend. And if I get to make a cool YouTube video out of it at the same time, that's great. Wasn't expecting the backlash that video got. I did not know that brony hate was as prevalent as it was. I didn't know that there was an actual war still going on. I thought everybody kind of got over it. But nope, that's not the case by any stretch of the imagination. A lot of people really, really mad that people like that cartoon, and which is, I don't really get it, but that's cool. Speaking of things that make people really mad, let's talk about religion. Now, I've got a religion video that I want to do sometime soon. A lot of people said that I wasn't harsh enough in my Pope video, and some other people said that maybe I was too harsh. I tried to softball it in as best I could. I tried not to make any of the mean jokes, but maybe some of the jokes that I did make were a little offensive. But at the end of the day, I'm not a religious person. I don't subscribe to any particular doctrine. But if you do, I'm okay with that. I don't ever want to make you feel uncomfortable about your religion. I don't want to make you ever feel uncomfortable about the things you believe. If it brings you comfort in this world, that's great. And my beliefs aside, I don't want to make anybody feel uncomfortable that day. You believe whatever you want to believe, as long as you're not harming me or suppressing me, or really other people too, I guess, then I don't have that much problem with it. And I haven't had any problem with religion for the most part of my life. Of course, I'm not trying to marry the man I love, but like I said, that's a whole other video, right? So let's talk about one more thing. Let's talk about my weight loss. Now, I was hoping this week, after dieting really hard, that I would have a much better number for you, but I lost 2 more pounds, and I'm exactly at 500 pounds. That brings my total weight loss from the past year and a half to 67 pounds. Since I started the ketogenic diet, that brings my weight loss down 43 total pounds from keto. That's pretty wild. And since July, I guess, I was 561 in July, so that brings me down to, I guess that's 61 pounds lost since July. That's great. I'm real happy with that. Those numbers aren't what you'll see on Biggest Loser, but they're great for me, and my doctor's so happy about it. He said that I'm taking care of my diabetes, I'm taking care of my cholesterol. And speaking of doctors, I went in to get a shot in my right knee. And now it turns out I do have chronic arthritis in my right knee, which is a real problem. But they gave me a shot of cortisone and a shot of steroids like they do old people, because I'm getting old. And the difference it's made in my life is dramatic, to say the least. Not only am I able to get up and move around the house a lot more, it's no longer painful just to go to the bathroom or go to the YouTube studio or go to the kitchen. It's no longer painful to do some of the other things I'd like to do. For the first time in years, I was able to shop at a store that did not have mart carts. I was able to actually go into a local store called Hastings, which has books, music, videos, and gaming collectibles and stuff. I was able to go in there and I was able to shop not for 5 minutes, but for 15 minutes before I had to find a chair to sit down. And my back was killing me, because my back is still an issue. But the fact that I had 15 minutes on my feet, that's the first time I can remember being able to do that in ages. Absolutely ages. The worst part about it is that doctor told me to stay off of this knee, because each time I walk on it, I'm making it worse. But when I'm painless like this, all I want to do is dance. All I want to do is dance. God dang it. Modern medicine, though, man. It's amazing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's your rambling video for this week. I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful time. We're going to need a keyword. Oh, man, I haven't really thought about a keyword. Speaking of keys and shit, by the way, Electronic Arts, by the way, I've never been as disappointed in you as I am right now. I can't believe how bad you dropped the ball in this game. Now that the servers are working, we found out the game isn't. What were you thinking? How did that happen? Disappointing. So disappointing. Ugh. My heart's broke by a video game. Isn't that awful? Anyway, I'm going to go play God of War. And since we mentioned religion so much in this video, why don't you do me a favor? Why don't you try to fit the word God somewhere in your video? You could say that you pray to God that I have a happy day, or pray to God that I die of a miserable heart attack. You could say that I am YouTube's God. You could say God in any way or any form in your comment below. I'll know you made it all the way to the end of this 9-minute and 20-some second video. Thanks as always for watching. Thanks as always for being part of my YouTube experience. I love you guys, and I can't wait to talk to you again.